Блин, а может... а, Давай, давай, грузись, сука. Так, ладно, это мы потом. Давайте скинем. У нас еще уже есть, так скажем, полчасика. Я думаю, за полчасика мы, может, что-то поиграем. А может и нет. Так, 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 так. Отлично. Так. Второй стрим на сегодня. Так. Давайте скинем. Я думаю, пока, чтобы нам езжать просто так полчаса, в чем-нибудь даже поиграем пока что. Вот. У меня есть кое-что, что я вчера скачивал. Так. Сейчас я тогда отправлю. Так, включим вот эту хуйню. Пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам. Так, отлично. Что, блядь? Я подумал, что что-то все не очень. Так, сейчас. Ага. Вот так. О, имбончик. Так, наверное, что, переключаем тогда сцену. Берем чат. Ладно, хер с ним. Вот. И поиграем в одну игру, кто бесплатные выходные есть. Ну как, они еще кончатся уже. Это вот эта игра. Вы не видите экран. Вот, очень положительные отзывы. У нее какой-то шутер военный в раннем доступе. 2 часа еще можно поиграть. Вот. В него сыграем, посмотрим. Тут, я не знаю, я лично никогда не играл, в первый раз вижу эту игру вообще. Может, она мимо меня просто проходила, я понятия не имею. Я не знаю, кстати, сколько стрим будет идти. Сколько, то есть они будут стримить. Там полчасика, час. Вот. Вот с этим я хуй знает. Так, в принципе, можно и на геймпаде будет попробовать поиграть. Но, по-моему, это мультиплеерный шутер. Так что мы, наверное, это дело, как говорится, отложим назад. Оффов игроков ОФП. Это как-то громковато, сильно, очень сильно. Надо звук убавить. Так, отлично. Русский язык здесь должен поддерживаться у нас. Видео. Вот, ну вот. Так. Разрешение. Мне кажется, зря настройки эпические у нас стоят. Ой. Может, среднего, вот, высоко, то есть. Вот так мы поставим. Так, давайте попробуем. Поиграем, посмотрим. Немножечко весит, ну так 20 чем-то гигабайт. Правда, у меня уже здесь фризит. То есть вот я выйду, прям сразу все заебись. То есть о чем говорит, что мой комп полное дерьмо. Ну, дайте хотя бы один матч сыграть, посмотреть, что такое. Ну, дайте подключиться, суки. Сука. Ладно, давайте вот сюда. Можно? Мне как-нибудь в эту игру поиграть. О, наконец-то. Так, в сторону. Давайте США. Игра, конечно. Подрагивает. О, вступить в бой. Пехота. Мне больше нельзя. А, вот. Непонятно пока. Да, нет, я буду в это. Вот здесь. Танковый экипаж мне не нужен. Вступить в бой. Ну. А почему Ready не жмется? Надо, когда все дорогие еще присоединятся. Так, у меня тут ключики, телефон. Вот эту хуйню сейчас повыше поставим. Когда повыше поставим. Чтоб это. Видите этот самый чат. А, во, все. Все. Не, бля, я думаю, таймер сейчас пройдет и пойдем играть. На хуй. У меня еще где-то, ну, минуток 20 есть. Где-то так. Давай уже грузись, сука. Ой, то есть загружайтесь там, люди. Разведотряд. Да нахуй надо? Да, долго. Я в первый раз играю, поэтому даже не знаю, что делать. Ну, тем временем будем ждать. У меня больше, в принципе, больше вариантов нет. Только ждать. Что я здесь могу сделать? Так что можно кикнуть. Типа, если кому-то не понравился, тебе можешь кто-то любой кикнуть. Во, еще один. Вот, что-то не... Так. Ну, люди, ну, побыстрее нельзя как-нибудь. Ускорить этот процесс. Дайте посмотреть, что такое. 24 гигабайта весит. Это нормально так. О, что-то самолеты какие-то. Так, я вообще не знаю. В первый раз играл в игру, хотел, скачал, посмотрел. Узнать, что это такое, пока бесплатные выходные идут. А мне нихуя не дают, потому что тут, блядь, не могут эти люди. Ну как вот так-то? Да, бля. А, еще один ушел. Заебись, блядь. Ой, блядь. Командил, где-то командил. Я ready не могу нажать, мне не дают. Сука, скоты, блин. Вот и вся игра, вот она, вот. Нравится, надеюсь, вам чат. Если нравится, то круто. Зачем вот нажать там? Можно как-нибудь это, пока они там хотя бы посмотреть, чё, как в графике, чё, я ж ничего не знаю, нахуй тут. Ебаный в рот, блядь. Какие-то полоски там. Видео как ты, боеприпасы, да нахуй это надо. Это может метеоль? А, это не то, я имею в виду. А, ну. Короче, мне кажется, мы вот так все будем смотреть. У меня осталось 20 где-то 5 минут. Где-то вот. Ну да, где-то 25 минут. А мы, увы, присоединиться не можем. Потому что нельзя. Вот игрушка от создателя, который сегодня будет показывать игры вроде как. Если вот он даже одну уже выпустил. Вот она. Она у меня в списке желаемых есть. И по 2000. Ой. Ну, почти по 2000 положительных отзывов. Так. Тем временем до сих пор здесь вот. Вот. Такая вот хуйня. Серьезно, я нигде не могу присоединиться. сука. Не дают люди поиграть. Наступлю я, блядь, ну. Сука. А так это всегда так долго будет. Выйти из силы, повторно разъебать. Что это такое? Командный чат какой тут есть. Я хотел поиграть в игру. Мне не дали. Слушай, если так все работает, давайте еще раз попробуем друг другой в пизду их, нахуй. Они там что-то слишком долго. Ой, я не в их нажал. Давайте еще раз попробуем, потому что я что-то понять просто не могу. Ой, нуль. Ой, бля, ой. Не, где нуль нам не надо. А вот где-то человек был 18, да? Давайте попробуем. Подключится он. О, вроде подключился. Так, загрузки, правда, здесь, ну, длинноватые, скажу вам сразу. Так, 10. Давай сюда. Во, здесь уже получше. Я сейчас сюда вступлю. И мы поедем. Блять, занято. А, вот, стой, 6. Ready. У нас 6-6 здесь, заебись. Давай сейчас попробуем, может. Блять, я не понимаю, что они так все так долго. Блять, эти мне поиграть, коты ебаные, и заебали. Почему, кстати, мой ник здесь ник большой? У меня же в стиме все подумал.
If you die, did you die?
No, I'm still alive, but I don't think you can get me
Oh,
yet.
А, подожди, это время?
if you
There
do,
you go.
А, это я эту кнопку.
I'll let go and I'll just respawn.
okay, I'll place it. I'll place it in here.
Да, блять. Там двое людей, похоже, не готовы.
Once.
Эти у них какие-то эти. Во. Ну, одного нам не хватает. Это всегда так в этой игре будет? Да нахуй тогда эту игру.
There we go.
Из этого онлайн не люблю. 6. Ну я же вступил в бой уже давно. Я хочу вот на эту кнопочку нажать, чтобы мы поехали, поиграли. А нам не дают, потому что тут люди уходят. Я непонятно почему. Как вообще в это играть? Как люди в это вообще играют? Я не понимаю. Это пиздец, такая странная. Просто очень она странная, ребят.
Damn.
Yeah, they're all right there too.
Я уже все выбрал. Это хоть куда-нибудь.
Seems like they have a tank coming up.
Ай, блю. Ребят, это пиздец. Если вы
Dude, this
слышите голос
VAR
такой,
sounds like
потому
fucking
что я,
two
блядь,
tin
лежу
cans cleaned
на
together.
Yeah.
столе, потому что шея, во-первых, болит и все. А во-вторых, мне поиграть нахуй не дают. Поиграть вообще нахуй не дают. Да ну нахуй ты его, все. Вот я вот честно говорю, я серьезно заебался ждать, когда кто-то там присоединится и все. Я сейчас возьму ее просто нахуй удалю. Вот она у меня есть, а я из нее почему-то и не вышел до сих пор. В пизду эту игру я хотел посмотреть, как там говорится, как Вторая мировая, как там Вторая мировая или Первая мировая война идет. Но мне этого нахуй не дали. Ну закрывайся ты уже, блядь. Что ты где-то запущен? Да нихуя ты нигде не... Ай, бля, да что это такое? Во, я хотел уже думал удалиться устройство. Конечно, блядь. Пизду это говно. Оно не работает, я не могу поиграть. А нахрен им тогда онлайн мне нужен, если мне не дадут поиграть? Давайте тогда, как говорится, это, одиночку. Блин, у меня здесь много игр накачано, я хотел все, как говорится, эти 2 дня играть, но тут стримы были и все такое, и поэтому получилось, как получилось. Так, вообще пиздец какой-то. Так, короче, ждем. Пока тогда, что мне еще остается делать? Это смотрю везде новости и... Вот это да. Такие новости, тут везде кто-то умер. Офигеть, тут всякие новости. Просто кто-то умер, кто-то еще что-то дохера, кто-то умирает вот в последнюю неделю хотя бы. Это кошмар. Ладно, это жизнь такая. Сейчас мы кое-что сделаем. Так, я не знаю, где будете смотреть там. Ой, реклама появилась какая-то так. Твиче, наверное, только я что-то смотрю у них стрим до сих пор не начался. Ну, у меня начался. У них даже это есть, по-моему. Стоп, подожди. Или это не то совсем? Я чуть не могу, может, сейчас сразу начнем смотреть. Лучше будем, как говорится, смотреть, чем это. Ну, вот этой хуйней заниматься. Как еще тут еще это писать? Смотрите, что у них тут есть. Сейчас. Послушайте пока музыку, а я вам сейчас включу, да. Тут до сих пор кто-то стримит. Ебать этот Nintendo Direct Mini. Так. Короче, это. Стрим подгрузился. А ну Ну да, все работает, вот, все у них пошло, да. Забронировать трансляции у них на Xbox Game. Halo Infinite. Да, мы тоже будем обязательно смотреть. Это Xbox. Это, наверное, будет лучшая конференция в мире. Может даже, мне кажется, что даже лучше уство нет. У меня есть ощущение. Так, это нам надо узнать, где, как говорится, задержка меньше. Я не знаю, сколько это хрень будет идти. Правда, не знаю. Ну, на Твиче, конечно, тут задержка меньше. Тут, смотрите, у них даже якобы расписание есть. Вот мы переключаемся сюда. Сюда вот. Весь. Написано, типа, вот премьеры пойдут, а потом что-то типа неизвестно. Ладно. Я не знаю, сколько будет. Главное посмотреть. А пока просто 6 минут и будет так называемое шоу начинаться. Да. Уж. Надеюсь, не часа там 3 будут, потому что 3 часа смотреть это скучновато. Так, осталось 25 секунд. Месяц назад мы смотрели с вами летний вот это Super Gaming Fest. Вот. И теперь они решили продолжить. Может, в августе будет? Хотя вроде в августе не будет. По идее, как бы это, как говорится, завершающий финал такой. Или будет не, в августе, да, будет. А после августа уже все. Узнать будет что интересно, если они что-то анонсируют.
The doors are open, but nobody panic. No panicking because oh no. Okay, it's time for opening act. Where is our opening act? Anybody?
Блин, что у него с качеством камеры?
Let's get this show started.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Jonathan. I'm going to play a few songs that I wrote together with Daniel for the video game Sayonara Wild Hearts, developed by Simogo. Enjoy!
Подожди.
Begin again, begin again, begin again, begin again. I can still recall trudging through the cold December snow. We didn't know that it was the end, that the saddest story ever told would unfold. Don't you know how it goes? You leave me sad and scarred, broken glass, broken ash. I guess that's what we are. I have tried to forget all the pain and regrets. It's the last time, it's the last time tonight. As you hold me so close in your arms, I just know it's the last time. And I'm strangely alright. No need to understand, 'cause I'm just happy to begin again. Begin again. Begin again. Begin again. Bass drum in my chest, strobing lights reflected in my tears, crystal clear. I can hear our song, tired voices in a minor key, on repeats. Don't you know how it goes? You leave me sad and scarred.
Ну, чувак, в принципе, неплохо. Так,
Is that what we are? I have
я так понял, они вот эту песенку еще будут где-то около 5 минут, и там значит,
It's the last time, it's the last time tonight. As you hold me so close in your arms, I just know it's the last time. And I'm strangely alright. It's not that I don't care, but I just cannot bear one more of those calls where I talk and you say nothing at all. 'Cause it's time to forget all the pain and regrets. It's the last time, it's the last time tonight. As you hold me so close in your arms, I just know it's the last time. And I'm strangely alright, 'cause it's time to forget all the pain and regrets. It's the last time, it's the last time tonight. As you hold me so close in your arms, I just know it's the last time. And I'm strangely alright. No need to understand, 'cause I'm just happy to begin again. Begin again. Begin again. Begin again. Begin again.
прикиньте, я вот недавно в пачку пошел, еще для него, похоже, выпускают. Бляха, ну, это такой
What's
пиздец.
your word? Does that thing have a name? When familiar surroundings just don't look the same, do you think that it's strange
Я вообще не понимаю, зачем, если вы как бы показываете игры, зачем здесь подобное это делать, чтобы развлекать людей, ну, обычно устраивают для этого дискотеки какие-нибудь. Лично мне, когда не понравилась эта выставка, когда они в июне ее делали, ну, там показали Крэш, но остальное там, особенно самый конец, вообще был полный пиздец. Нам было дождаться среды, четверг, мне кажется, среду на работу. А сегодня, кстати, прошел этот полиграфию. Все хорош.
Thank you so much.
Давай. Чё тебе еще?
Okay, that was great, but let's just keep this moving along here. Where is Jeff? Jeff Keeley? Anybody? I think it's pronounced Keeley. Spelled strangely, but I think that's right. Can someone find Jeff, please? Okay, well, cue the graphics.
Super Game Fest. С мая по август. Да, там до конца это. Вот это охренеть, а.
Hey guys, it's Jeff Keeley and welcome to the Summer Game Fest July Developer Showcase. This is a great
Уже
event
неделю надо не смотреть эти конференции, потому что тут стримы были, выходил лампач, на кое-как прошел. И еще видео записал.
Scooter from the Muppets. Thanks for stage managing, Scooter. And we've got the world premiere performance of
Правда, второе видео что-то с успехом не особо ищет.
game coming up very soon. So
Первое еще, как говорится, более-менее, хотя тоже. Катимся ко дну. как говорится.
Hi, yeah, Glitch from Rogue Company, right? I think we just saw you in the Nintendo Direct.
Нихуя себе.
Mr. Keeley, and now I'm coming directly to you. I already stepped into the spotlight, but I've got even more Rogue Company info to show off today.
Today, why not do it right now here in the Developer Showcase? We're ready.
Jeff, of course. We've kept this recruit on lockdown. What better way to unlock her than with a key? Lee, introducing Ronan.
All right, sounds good. Okay, Glitch, let's take a look.
Sorry, Jeff. I hacked your PC. Read today's script. Man, I can't wait for those announcements from...
No, we're not getting into that right now. Let's focus on this new rogue, please. Can we do that?
Live feed beginning now.
No, you can't use the bathroom, and no, we don't have Wi-Fi.
We hear you carry only finest merchandise.
Welcome to E7, home to the world's most exclusive collection of top-tiered munitions. So, how can I help you?
I'm looking to make a statement.
Mission accomplished. Oh, but you're here to accessorize. The P12K works with any ensemble.
That's like the mom jeans of guns. Statement, remember?
Right, something more street style then. The Arbiter is in season.
Kinda limiting.
Perhaps something from our high volume.
Nope.
The fully customizable Mamba AC rifle, side-folding polymer stock, free-floated mil-spec barrel, advanced dual-beam laser sight. The perfect tactical weapon.
Too many plastic parts. Classes would check it. Ronin, it's time to go.
Shall I wrap that up for you?
Nah, I'll wear it out.
Excuse me, ma'am.
extras for the door. You should duck.
Это загадка. Пока не совсем понятно. Хоть по качеству такая неплохая.
Sword was good buy. Think of money we'll save on ammo. Okay, we did your store. Now we do mine.
All right.
Samiko sushi, here we go.
There's the big news. Rogue Company is available today.
Так, что там будет, что-то было?
Across 4 platforms.
Я, по-моему, что-то упустил, да?
On its big launch day is first watch games.
Шея, блин,
Scott from the
блин.
team. Scott, I know you're a new studio, sister studio to the Smite team. This is exciting. Tell us a bit about your vision for Rogue Company. What kind of game is it?
So yeah, first and foremost, we are a third-person round-based shooter. But what we're bringing to the table here is that we have a unique blend between action gameplay and tactical shooting.
And you're also bringing that action gameplay, tactical shooting to 4 platforms right here at the beginning. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so today we are launching, and with going out on all 4 platforms, we are actually going to be launching with cross-play and cross-progression, which is something that we hold very close to our hearts at First Watch Games. We want people to be able to play the game they want with their friends, regardless of the platform. It's one of the worst experiences of all time is trying to figure out like what platform your friend's playing on, and if you can play with them. We just want you to be able to play the game you want.
And we saw you on the Nintendo Direct. I know you're doing 60 frames per second on the Switch and all other platforms too?
That is correct. So one of the goals we had, and so a big pillar has always been cross-play, cross-progression. And so in order to make that, fair across the board, we need the same experience for everybody. And we wanted to bring 60 FPS, including to the Switch on both handheld and docked.
А это тот шутер, который нам показывали для этого на Nintendo. Ну, сейчас, я так понял, они решили более просто рассказать подробно об этом проекте. И все. Что он себя представляет. У него трейлер довольно интересный.
So yeah, a little bit about them. So Ronan is the newest recruit to Rogue Company. And so her and Dima are kind of showing off a little bit of their arsenal. But what's important to the gameplay here is that they are 2 of 12 rogues that Rogue Company will have at launch. And just a little bit about a lore here, the rogues go where the governments can't. And what that ultimately means is, the rogues look good, they save the day, and they get paid.
Rogue Company early access today. Servers are online?
That is correct. I can't believe those words came out of my mouth. But yes, you can become a founder today by getting the game on either the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or PC via Epic Game Store.
Awesome. All right, Scott, First Watch Games, congratulations on launch. We will see you online.
С 4К, серьезно, убил Кукет. 4К, ничего себе. Я в Кукет второй, вот, кстати, так и не играл. Я в первую чуть-чуть играл. Но в такие игры коопные надо с кем-то играть, то есть одному, ну так. Ну, кооператив, да. Нихера себе. 120 персонажей. Новый контент. Убил Кукет. Ну это какое-то большое дополнение. Xbox Series X уже доступен. А, ты же когда-то там доступен будет.
All you can eat. It is coming to Xbox
Игра.
Series X and PlayStation 5
Вот
later
это да.
this year. And to tell us a bit more about it, we've got Ollie and Phil from Ghost Town Games and Rusty from Team17 to talk about this. Hey guys, how you doing? I like you got the Phil. You got your game award there. We match.
Oh wow, yeah. Who put that there?
Hey, game award winning title, Overcooked, and well deserved. This game is so much fun. You guys have done such a great job over the years with it, and we're excited about this new version. So let's get into it. You know, a next gen version of Overcooked, but it looks like you've taken all the Overcooked 1 content and moved it to the Overcooked 2 engine. And from what I understand, this is like a complete remaster, like all the art's been redone and everything.
Yeah, that's right. We basically had this this plan that we were going to take Overcooked 2 and bring it out on the new consoles, on Series X and on PS5. And we really sort of took a look at what we'd created up to now since the release of the first game in 2016. You know, when me and Ollie made that first game ourselves, there was a lot of sort of rough edges. It was very much a shoestring budget kind of game. So that when we had this opportunity to remaster Overcooked 2, we were like, well, you know what? We'd really like to go back in and just revisit a lot of that content from the first game, so that we could, you know, bring it up to not just the quality of Overcooked 2, but kind of go beyond that as well and bring it up to the quality people expect for, you know, the new consoles.
Yeah. So tell us a bit about what we can expect in this. Obviously, it's got basically everything you've released from Overcooked is in this package, right?
That's right, yeah. So it includes all of Overcooked, and it includes all of the DLCs for Overcooked, as well as all of Overcooked 2. One of the big things that we could do with remaking the game in sort of Overcooked 2's engine and then sort of bringing that up is that we could add online multiplayer, which obviously we had to do from like reconstructing the game from scratch because the original game didn't support online multiplayer. So that was one of the big things we wanted to bring in this, as well as the cross-platform stuff.
Rusty, one thing I read about that I wanted to give you guys a chance to talk about was the accessibility in this game. That's something that I think we've all been thinking about a lot as an industry, of how to make games more accessible. And you guys have put some effort into the accessibility of the game. Can you maybe tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, 100%. It's really important for us to have the game be accessible to every single person that plays it. So not only have we added an assist mode, which is obviously great for families, people with disabilities to play, which is fantastic. But we've also looked at adding colour blindness options, dyslexia font, things like this. I think it's massively important for us to support these features going forward.
All right. Well, this is exciting. We love to see Overcooked continue. Thanks for coming on Day of the Devs and being part of Summer Game Fest. Ollie, Phil, and Rusty, Ghost Town Games. I'm sure this is probably not the last we've seen of Overcooked, but we'll take this year's menu and see what's in store for the future. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Joining us now is someone you probably won't ever find in the kitchen, although she did have a cookbook once. But if you're a major star like her, someone else, of course, does the cooking. Please welcome to Summer Game Fest, Miss Piggy.
Я думал, что это, есть много позднее. Это Disney Plus, Сан, я его, кстати, ненавижу, никогда не бесит.
Yes, of course it is. We're excited about that. But Piggy, I must say, you don't strike me as the gaming type.
Oh, really? Oh, really, Jeffrey? I don't? And I suppose you don't think I'm a game player just because I'm a woman?
No, Miss Piggy, of course not. I just think I've never heard you talk about games before, I guess. Is this a new thing for you, or it's always been a secret hobby?
Jeff, I will have you know that I have over 100 platinum trophies on my PS4. I adore platinum.
I know that, but I didn't know about the trophies. That's fascinating.
Yeah, I've met all the greats. Hideo Kojima and I had sushi in Tokyo. Miyamoto-san and I are besties.
And strictly between us, my series Pigs in Space was the inspiration for Todd Howard's upcoming Starfield. Yeah.
I'm a little shocked by that, I have to say.
Yeah, well, I am shocking.
Well, listen, Miss Piggy, today we're here to celebrate lots of great independent game developers with the Day of the Devs.
And Girls Make Games, an organization that inspires young girls to pursue careers in the video game industry, just like moi.
Well, it is a great organization. We're so proud to support that. Piggy, have you ever thought about developing your own game to inspire young women yourself?
Now, you know what I say about developing. Anything worth doing is worth having someone else do it for you.
That certainly does sound like you.
But I do perform in video games. Yeah. Let me give you a line reading and, yeah. Hear this. The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie.
Brilliant. A Game Award-winning performance. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks again to the star of Muppets Now, coming to Disney Plus on July 31st, Miss Piggy.
I wonder if that cake has buttercream frosting. Oh, boy. That would be great. I am famished.
Last month, we announced that Avatar: The Last Airbender was teaming up with Smite, and that Battle Pass is now available. But if you're wondering what's next for Smite, check out this announcement.
Знаете, мне еще что-то захотелось вернуться к такой рубрике интересной, которая называется якобы «Пиратский диск», где я пробую. Выйдет она в августе 2020-го на Xbox, Steam, PlayStation 4, и я упустил даже. Короче, хочу вернуться к пиратскому диску. Вот. Только что сейчас вот ушел в голову одна замечательная идея.
Just a stage manager here. Nobody tells me anything.
Стриму надо это делом заняться реально. Будет интересно. Завтра, например, видео не сделаю до конца, а постримить одну вещь. И посмотреть, как людям зайдет или нет. Так. Сделать тест-стрим, так сказать.
Island, they did find a tasty quest to fill the hole that many feel inside. inside their soul. Venture deep to reach the truth, and maybe you'll learn something too. You might think it sounds impossible till you've seen a sandwich climb a wall.
Не знаю, кому вот интересно, вот подумать, такую музыку слушать. Мне не особо то.
Strap in, folks. This game's for all the marbles.
He's on a breakaway. A shot for the win.
Yes!
The fans are rushing the field.
And the new heavyweight champion of the world.
Okay, well, we got to get this show on the road. We still have lots of games to show. Let's see here. Secret world exclusives. Secrets? Wait, you can't keep secrets from the stage manager, people? What's the difference? Stand by for Day of the Devs in 3, 2, 1.
Что это такое?
Who's it? Oh, hello. No, don't be scared. What is it?
Ебать.
Come inside the box and you'll find out. Yes, this way. Yeah, no, down here. Down here. Great. Great. Welcome to my home. Would you care for a Zima? Oh, what is Day of the Devs? I'm glad you asked. Day of the Devs is a showcase of great indie titles that we've selected for you to check out because we think they're really special. You know, there's a lot of games out there. We don't want you to miss the really best ones and a chance to meet some of the great developers who are putting them together. We have been doing this show with our friends at I'm8bit for about 8 years here in San Francisco. It's free and people can come and check out games and meet developers. But unfortunately, we're all locked in our homes or our little cardboard boxes this year. And so we're doing some digital shows. We did one in June and it was so successful. So many submissions. They're so great. We couldn't.
Ну, камера у чувака просто обалденно, все детализировано, все круто.
So, without further ado, please check out these games and put them on your wish list and enjoy.
First up is Ghost Runner from One More Level in Poland. There's a ton of amazing games coming out of Poland right now, and this is another great example of it. It's a first-person platformer with frequent deaths, a lot of trying to find your perfect run and perfect path through it, and it's gorgeous. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, my name is Radek Ratusznik. We are One More Level, a team of 30 people who are working really hard to deliver you some fresh, hardcore, first-person action experience set in the post-apocalyptic cyberpunk world, Ghost Runner. The action takes place inside a gigantic megastructure called Dharma Tower, which is the place where the last remnants of humanity shelter after the cataclysm called the Burst, that destroyed most of the life on Earth. The player takes control over Ghost Runner, who is a heavily augmented
Это же этот,
bodyguard
как его там, Гостранов, да?
who suddenly wakes
Вот это круто, слушайте. Я играл в демку, пиздатая тема.
Prisoner released.
Free at last. Pleasure to meet you. Face to face, that is. Now, let's take a look inside. This may feel a little strange. Welcome to Cyberboy.
Надеюсь, они дату выхода объявят. Год странно, вот этот. Классная игра, мне демка понравилась. Вот я жду, когда будет полная версия. Может, в принципе, и даже купить можно, но игруха действительно пиздец. Мне она еще напомнила немножко, ну так отдаленно этот Shadow Warrior. Те, кто вот играл в Shadow Warrior, может быть, немножко поймут меня. Ну еще это с прихода, похоже, тоже одним ударом тебя убивает, если ты не хочешь сделать. Вот ждем, когда полная версия выйдет. Вроде пока я где-то не видел, что до выхода объявили. А может где-то объявляли, я не знаю.
Hello? Jack, can you hear me?
Why Jack?
Right. You wouldn't know. It's a code name we used for you during the repairs. Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you, and it stuck. Do you mind if I call you that?
No.
Ghost Runner is based on one hit one kill mechanic. It feels really satisfying to slash through the enemies with your cyber katana in a fast and precise dance of death. It's not always an easy task. Some enemies require a special approach from the player.
О, даже босс какой-то, ебать, ну. Я чувствую, если это все будет так, они сделают классно, это будет одна из главных таких игр года. Хотя она такая выглядит как малобюджетная, но все равно. Сколько. Бля, ну игра быстрее выходи уже. Ой, что я не смотрю, быстрее выходи, пожалуйста.
Capable of housing over 1 million tenants when running at full efficiency.
So this is the city. Wow.
You've never been here?
No, I told you. The Keymaster only allows those loyal to her, and only a chosen few.
Mara strictly controls the flow of resources.
Я что, правда, все, конечно, на английском. Она тоже хоть на английском. Чего не поделаешь.
Thank you guys for watching. Ghost Runner is coming later this year to PC, PS4 and Xbox One. Please follow us on all kind of social medias, and it would be great if you could add us on your Steam wishlist. Bye.
Every culture has their own lore, passed on from generation to generation. What I grew up with is different from what you grew up with. Our next game is from Leap Game Studios. They're out of Peru, and they're sharing with us all the mythological creatures and monsters that they grew up with in the form of an Amazonian badass beat-up that is so well animated it hurts.
My name is Jorge Garcia. I'm from Leap Game Studios, based in Peru, and I'm the game director for Tunch.
Опа, что такое? Что-то... А, мы в это, по-моему, что-то мы играли. Вот, да, мы в эту игру играли, что-то мы немножко ее не поняли. Но была демо игры. Мы... Вот, а что, полный велосипед решили выпустить, что ли? Надо будет еще, как говорится, распугать. Да это что типа... Какая кастом кэш, вот что типа такого.
One of Tunche's main features is its robust and fast-paced combat, full of combo possibilities and flashy magic attacks. Each of our 5 characters have their own combat style. And also, in the footage of the game, you might find a familiar face, Hatkid from A Hat in Time, who is a guest character on our game. Since Tunche is procedurally generated, we don't expect players to beat all of its levels and bosses in one go. Everything you will see in Tunche has been hand-drawn frame by frame. All of the game's bosses are based on real tales of stories villagers tell their children if they behave poorly or if they want to scare them a little bit. Thank you for taking the time to check out our game. Don't forget to try out Tunche Arena, which is a demo available right now, and if you enjoy it, don't forget to add Tunche to your Steam wishlist. Thank you.
Girls Make Games is a group based here in the Bay Area that runs summer camps for young aspiring game developers to jam together and hone their game development skills. We've showcased their talents at our main shows many times over the years, and so it felt like a natural fit to include them in today's lineup. You'll see them scattered throughout our show today. Let's check out what the next generation of game developers has been up to.
Hi everyone, my name is Layla Shabir. I'm the founder and CEO of Girls Make Games. We're super honored to be presenting here at Day of the Devs thanks to Double Fine and Tim Schafer. Girls Make Games runs summer camps and workshops where we teach girls ages 8 through 18 how to design and program their own video games. Our campers learn everything that goes into making a fully functional prototype. The best part about camp really is the community. So many of our campers will be like, I had no idea there were so many girls like me out there. I love going to camp because I don't feel as crazy having played Undertale like 15 times. I'm not kidding, that's a real story. So the top 5 games are presented to a panel of judges, and the winner gets a grand prize, which is basically getting your game kickstarted, professionally developed, and then published. Today I want to talk to you about 2 games that were grand prize winners in the past at Girls Make Games. The first one is Find Me, a 2017 grand prize winner. You play as a shadow that has been separated from your person. The aesthetics are inspired by Limbo. The girls were pretty open about that. And they wanted the player to kind of go through a journey to discover themselves and discover their dreams and aspirations before finally finding the body. Team and Venue did such an incredible job. They're a group of teen girls, Avalon, Audrey, Maeve,
Блин, я не знаю, что
Katie.
такое
But the game
загадка.
is coming out this year and they're insanely
Я так понял, нам... Ну да, цель такая, не попадаться. Так в такие игры, как говорится, надо играть, надо узнавать.
kind of incredible. It's one of our highest grossing Kickstarters.
А кто Насыбуллин? Привет.
You should definitely check it out when it comes out later this year. It's going to launch on
Как
Steam
у тебя дела? Что нового? Как попал на вот этот стрим, где мы смотрим не самую, как говорится, лучшую конференцию?
And for the last 8 years, we've been producing Day of the Devs with our friends at Double Fine. But iMapit's also known for making premium collectibles for your favorite indies. That includes physical games, vinyl records, other rad stuff. We care deeply about quality. However, we don't like waste. So for the last year, we've been quietly developing eco-friendly packaging for all of our premier products. This is what we're calling the Lovely Edition of the
О,
Untitled Goose Game for
игра про утку, которую я, это тема утки PlayStation 4, это типа, она вот стилбок, что ли? Ну, не получается, или что? Коробочное издание.
The sticker included is made from a sugar-based material. We're also applying the same principles to vinyl records. This right here,
То, если ты тут, пиши что-нибудь.
ground up pieces of used reclaimed vinyl. It'll be remelted into
Это типа, как его там? Радуга, да? Скитлс этот. Или этот, нет, наверное, это Скитлс.
100% recyclable. Think about this like the alpha version of our eco-friendly packaging. We really wanted to start the conversation now because it takes a while to enact change. A year from now, 2 years from now, we can look upon this as the very beginnings, the first step of something that was important. This eco-packaging has been a labor of love in collaboration with House and Panic. And the best part is, you can pre-order it right now on imapit.com, the PlayStation 4 version, the Nintendo Switch version, and the vinyl soundtrack. We're also bringing Untitled Goose Game to global retail, and to do that, we're partnering with our friends at Skybound Games to expand our distribution reach exponentially. This means more indie games that are artful and beautiful and inspiring in more hands, more people discovering important games like this. We are so pumped, we made a trailer to celebrate.
Люди, тут это, скоро, через месяц, грубо говоря, будет 1 год, как игре Control от Remedy Entertainment, которую делали Макс Пен, там, Монолейка и все такое, Quantum Break. В общем, у меня тут была идея допройти ее. У меня шли телесейвы, и я уже как ее, ну, не год, прям сколько, 11 месяцев, но не запускал, или... Я не помню, там, по-моему, 3 стрима было, или 3-4 стрима по этой игре было. И я вот думаю, может к ней вернуться, я ее скачаю, да пройду того места, если, ну, по идее получится, ничего такого сложного не будет. И вот подумал это, может к ней вернуться, а то это, до конца августа хотелось бы это пройти. По-моему, 27 августа у нас вышло, что ли. Я вот думаю, что, как. Я помню, это день, вот до 27 августа, по-моему, это был этот перец, какой день, мне тогда весь стрим поломали, это ужас. Плюс, ставьте, если хотите, вернуть Control. Минус, если не хотите. Вот, не знаю, что-то вот сейчас прям, скажем так, захотелось, может, вот после стрима пойду скачаю.
Hi, I'm Zalver Nelson Jr. for the Micro Studios Strange Scaffold, and I'm making an airport for aliens currently run by dogs with an incredible team of people around the world. Airports broke my brain back when they existed, so we're now making an absurd first-person open-world comedy adventure game about navigating a universe of simulated airports run by stock photo dogs where you can pet any dog at any time with an infinite number of hands.
Ничего себе. Слушай, прикольно. Ну чё так-то?
The airports you travel through, they are evolving as
Ну, на самом деле, какая-то такая странноватая.
the objectives you need to complete are constantly changing with you, making no two playthroughs play the same. And I'm gonna get real for a second. Living sucks right now. Like, the concept of existing is really rough, no pun intended. So I'm deeply thankful to be making a game set in a universe that is unapologetically joyful and kind. If you miss your flight, just go back and ask a dog for another boarding pass. Like, dogs don't care about money. Unless you're Bribe Dog, the dog who cares about bribes, but we're going to talk about his crimes later. This is a world filled with creatures that are glad to meet you, glad you're here, whether or not you help them with their strange problems. I'm glad you're here, and I can't wait to introduce you all to this universe that has made me love making games again when it comes to PC and consoles this holiday. Thank you so much for watching.
Next up is Unto the End from 2 Studios. This is a husband and wife team out of Canada, now living in San Diego. And this game has a really unique combat system, all about tells and dodging. It's really easy to pick up and play, but difficult to master and always kind of evolving. I think the most exciting thing to me is that it reminds me a lot of Another World, one of my favorite games, that every scene is totally handcrafted and different from the last. So you never know what to expect.
Hey guys, I'm Sarah.
Hey guys, Steven here.
Together we're 2 Studios, and today we're going to show you a bit of our game Unto the End.
Unto the End is a combat adventure game in the style of a cinematic platformer. It's all about a father that's trying to fight his way back home to his family.
Yeah, fight is the key word.
Lots and lots of fighting.
There's also no HUD, no loading screens. We handcrafted the world kind of as one long canvas.
Everything is purpose placed. Every rock is unique. Every piece of architecture is got lore behind it. It's there for a reason.
Вот эту игру, как будто мы с вами уже где-то смотрели. Играл, не помню, вся часть игр мы смотрели, но если бы у них там что-нибудь там показали, было бы, конечно, попиже. Ну да, это та игра, кто сложно была. Мы ее видели уже. То есть одно и то же показывают иногда. Это такое. Я вот жду среду, где будут мафию ремейк показывать. Я вот надеюсь, мы все будем когда смотреть, там будет много онлайна, то есть человек 20 хотелось, 15, 10. Так что когда мы ждали ремейк мафии, там неплохо так было, смотрел. Действительно неплохо было.
In some cases, fighting isn't your only option or even your best option.
You can trade with creatures, you can leave some creatures alone. Those decisions really shape the story and adventure.
Right, and everyone's will be slightly different.
Exactly.
It really is about the struggle and how you as the player are going to make it home.
Thanks so much to Double Fine and I Am 8-Bit. Extremely cool to be part of Day of the Devs.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, guys.
Our second game from Girls Make Games is a rather familiar setting for most of us. It takes place in school, and there might be some bullies involved.
The second game that I want to talk to you about is Shredded Secrets.
The hallways are always full of bullies. I feel like everyone is out to get me.
Serious game. It takes a really cool anti-bullying stance, and the girls kind of came up with the concept loosely based on experiences they'd had in middle school themselves.
Интересная игра тоже.
I remember Grandma always took me for ice cream.
Интересно, что это такое.
She always knew how to cheer me up.
Блин, я вот все думаю насчет контрола.
You play as 4 different characters, so you kind of get to live the lives of 4 individuals.
Это пройти, что хочешь. Без дополнения уже, по-моему, 2 вышло или должно вот быть.
Wesley and I used to go to the arcade together. It was the last time I felt comfortable in my own skin. I miss those days. Nobody likes me, not even the teacher. I'm not a person to them, just a problem to be solved. They don't care why I am what I am.
Their lives intertwine, you kind of go through problems together, you battle with your biggest obstacles in your life, and you kind of resolve your problems in meaningful and productive ways. One of the best parts about this game is that it helps you build empathy, and I think this is literally what we talk about when we say girls' perspective is so unique, because young girls are thinking about these things and they want to make games that inspire people to be better. They want to make games that help you see what it might be like to be in someone else's shoes. And to be doing that while you're in middle school is kind of impressive. Shredded Secrets was created by Team Sarcastic Shark Clouds, and the incredible team members are Crystal, Gracie, Isadora, and Kira. Check out their game and give them a thumbs up on Steam when you see it. Our games are out on itch.io and Steam. Our mission here is to empower girls to believe that they can do anything that they want to do, and to be able to showcase these games at something like Day of the Devs is just a huge honor. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you at game launches. Thank you.
For this July showcase, we are excited to debut a few games from a brand new indie publisher called MWM Interactive. This next one is from a developer called Hidden Fields, and it is meticulously hand-drawn by a single human being. Literally, like, everything in this game is made by one guy. Every environment, every character, every model. It's crazy.
Hi, my name is Michel. I'm the founder of one-person studio Hidden Fields, located here in Lucerne, Switzerland. I've been working on this game for 6 years now, hand-penciling every texture that appears in the game. Now with this exclusive video, I can finally introduce you to the world I've created. It's full of mystery, horror, strange encounters, and places to explore. Welcome to Mundown.
В 21 году.
Hi, I'm Johnny Delonic, and I'm the developer of Grief Film.
Ну, у чувака, по-моему, ноутбук HP.
Hearts crave conflict. They long for war. They wish to be freed. Released from the curse of peaceful rest.
Grief Film is a tense dueling game about proving your worth through combat. was inspired by the pick up and play nature of Party
О,
Games like Nidhogg, but also
игра с красивой графикой.
games like Mountain Blade, Mordhau, and For Honor. So I wanted combat to be easy to pick up, yet hard to master.
Слушайте, вроде интересная игра. Как минимум графон здесь довольно интересный. Я так понял, куда нам стрелка ведет, туда нам надо будет идти.
You can attack high, mid, or low, and also block high, mid, or low. You also have abilities to shove, counterattack, to morph feint, basically making it a dance to the death as you block your opponent and find the right opportunity to strike him down. You can play Grieffilm in couch co-op or online with up to 4 players. Set up teams or go free-for-all in several different modes. Grieffilm also has a dynamic, repeatable campaign that you can play in single player or with a friend in couch co-op. And new abilities, equipment, and enemies shift and change from run to run. The campaign features a dynamic narrative system which unfolds the story differently for each player. Each run is a new journey, and you uncover the mysteries of this battle-scarred land. After over 2 years of development, I can finally announce that the game will be coming out on Steam on the 20th of August. Join our community on Discord at discord.gg/grieffilm, and don't forget to wishlist on Steam.
One of my most favorite games of the last decade is called Hohokum. It's this wonderful, strange, colorful, charming, whimsical game. This next game is from the developers of Hohokum, Hollow Ponds and Richard Hogg, and publishers Annapurna Interactive. It's equally as colorful and strange and weird and amazing and curious. It is called I Am Dead.
This is Shelmerston, a small but remarkable island in the North Atlantic with a long, strange history. Oh, I'm Maurice Lupton. I've lived here all my life. I've been curating the stories of this unique place for years, and here it is, my museum. But lately, well, it seems like I can do new things. And, well, it's not a big deal, but I should mention at this point, I am dead.
Hello, I'm Richard Hogg.
And I'm Ricky Haggart.
Together we worked on the games Hohokum and Wilmot's Warehouse, and we want to tell you about our next game. It's called I Am Dead and will be published by Annapurna Interactive.
I Am Dead is a puzzle adventure game. You play as Morris, the curator of a small local museum who just happens to be dead. Since dying, you see the world a bit differently, as you're able to peer inside objects. It's a bit like having supernatural X-ray vision. You can even see memories inside people's heads.
Together with your dog Sparky, who is also dead, you use your ghostly powers to reveal secrets, solve puzzles and meet other ghosts.
The island has a volcano beneath it, which has been dormant, but now it's beginning to wake up, and it's up to Morris and Sparky to save the place they called home.
So what does the player actually do in this game?
Well, at its heart, I Am Dead's a unique kind of hidden object game, where you use your ghostly ability to see inside things. As you examine things, you get to see them in a kind of dynamic cross-section, and the player has full control over this, and it feels very fluid and intuitive. It's a new way of looking at objects.
A lot of these things are just kind of beautiful and mesmerising when you see them like this. Look inside this sculpture, it's like an abstract sculpture, but the insides are so cool.
And you can drill down inside things. There are things inside things to find.
But yeah, most importantly, there are specific things that the player is supposed to be looking for, like this horse grooming glove.
A horse grooming glove?
Yeah, it belonged to your old friend Val when she was alive. It's been stolen by this fox who loves stealing gloves. Perfectly normal behaviour for a fox.
What's your favourite thing to look at in this game?
Probably this toaster.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Let's talk about why you have to find these specific things.
Well, it's to do with the other ghosts. You're dead and so are they, and in order to talk to them, you need to find a bunch of objects that meant something to them when they were alive. We call these things mementos. And the reason you have to talk to these other dead folks is that between you all, you might be able to stop the volcano erupting and destroying the island. We need to talk about the different kinds of people you meet in this game. There are some interesting characters.
Yeah, obviously there are local islanders, and then there are these fish folk who are a race of aquatic people who live in the sea around the island, a different kind of local. They've only recently been coming ashore and wearing clothes and stuff like that, adopting human ways.
And then people have been visiting the island from elsewhere for various reasons.
The lighthouse is now a thriving yoga retreat, and there's a sculpture park that attracts some of the biggest names in contemporary art.
Why is this guy an apple?
Oh, that's Vernon Russet. He's a famous sculptor, and also a Brayburn.
I like these bird characters.
Yeah, they're all tourists from the island of Tia Paquito. They literally flock here in large numbers every summer, especially since the new ferry's been coming to the island.
Well, they take the ferry. Can't they just fly?
Not with all that camera equipment, no.
So this is a game about ghosts, but we don't think of them as ghosts really. They aren't spooky at all.
It's really a game about normal people who just happen to be dead. The stories of their lives told through the memories of people who knew them and the objects that they left behind.
You have to find these hidden objects that meant something to them. And in order to know what you're looking for, you delve inside the memories of people who knew them when they were alive and discover stories that they remember about that person.
Each memory tells you a little story and also gives you a clue as to which object you are looking for. You also get to talk to the ghosts once you have found them, and of course you're always talking to your faithful dog Sparky. She's very cool.
It's Sparky?
Morris, you worked it out.
You can talk?
Well, I could always talk. You just couldn't understand me.
She's kind of your spirit guide. She has a better grip on what's going on in the afterlife than you do, to be honest. Okay, thanks for watching our little film about I Am Dead.
We hope you enjoy it when it comes out. Thanks for watching.
It's important to keep an open mind while checking out this next game. It's a surreal puzzle adventure set inside the perilous human psyche, where ethics and morals will reshape your worldview. It's also a folk musical. This is Figment Creed Valley.
Hey everyone, I'm Hans from Bedtime, and I'd like to show you guys Figment Creed Valley, the encore to our previous game, Figment.
Creed Valley. The mind's worldview is maintained here, right? Looks pretty much as I remember it.
The game takes place in the human mind. The moral compass has been shattered, making the mind unable to function properly. It's up to Dusty, the courage of the mind, to find the culprit and restore peace. Creed Valley is where the mind's ideals and morals are formed.
Principal squares for opinions only. None shall pass.
The opinions don't act the same when open and closed-minded. Let's find a mind converter.
It's populated by opinions on all kinds of important subjects, like if the toilet seat should be left up or down.
We can't pass the average as long as the mind is open.
You can switch between open and closed-minded, which shifts everything around you. The plants, the trees, the houses, and even how the opinions interact with you shifts.
Everyone should be able to move everywhere freely. Please pass the bridge.
Yay! Open-minded all the way.
Open-minded is a welcoming state, where the mind is set in to take new perspectives.
Oh no! What's this? The opinion on justice has been knocked out cold.
Very mysterious. Must be because the moral compass is broken.
Close-minded is where the mind gets things done. It might seem a bit more hostile, though.
The sun's not yellow, it's chicken. I tried to apply colors like words that shape poems, like notes that shape music.
But the mind actually needs both to properly work. Oh yeah, and by the way, the game's a musical.
Obscure wickedness is what shadows hide. Don't underestimate the power of the dark side.
Dodge and weave in theatrical showdowns.
Black death awaits you. 3, 2, 1.
So as you explore the world, you'll also be adding layers to the music you hear around you.
Let go so pretty and do up to the me. Look at the symmetry and sing along with me. Dance like an idiot. Dance like an idiot.
That's all that we have for Figment Creek Valley right now. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay safe.
Wake up while you still have the chance. Yeah, there's a party waiting. So get out of your head.
We've been friends with the gang at ustwo Games since they released their breakout hit Monument Valley. Their games are always curiosity-inspiring, tons of exploration and innovation, and always oozing with beautiful art. What's crazy is they've never released a multi-platform console game until now. We have the debut trailer, and this is one you're going to want to freeze frame. It goes by fast, lots of clues hidden throughout.
Hello, I'm David Fernandez Huerta from ustwo Games, the people behind the Monument Valley games, and more recently assembled with Care. Over the last couple of years, we've been secretly working on our biggest game yet, but the project started really small with a tiny team of just two, myself and my colleague Kirsty Kitts, who is an amazing programmer and designer. We were able to start something that was very special to us, very personal, something that captures the magic of the Mediterranean summers of our childhood and also our love for nature. And now with a team full of incredibly talented people, the game has grown beyond our wildest dreams. I have a little tease here for you, and I really hope you like it.
Next up is Void Train from Niarga Studios, a distributed team, and this game is a unique one. You're piloting a train through an empty void, exploring this world and finding materials to craft and upgrade your train, ultimately to explore these really surreal landscapes.
Hey everybody, my name is Dima and I'm the publishing producer at Niarga Studios. We're a studio of 12 people scattered all across the world, and we're making Void Train. Void Train is an action-packed survival game where you manage your own interdimensional train while traveling through the void across the world. You ride your train through the void and enter portals that lead from one world to the next. Each world is a little different. have tough enemies. You fight off evil Nazi soldiers that are trying to chase you to take your loot away from you. Others have flying islands you can explore and loot. Fly around your train on a safety rope, collecting materials around it while the train is still moving. There are many dangers that can sneak up. Sky mines, void beasts. Materials are needed to craft workbenches. You upgrade your train from a simple trolley into a large and beautiful diesel or Tesla locomotive. For a long time, we wanted to make a game that is unique in its setting and feels crazy fun to play, and we hope to achieve that vision with Void Train. To learn more about the game, visit our Steam page, check out the game's features, and don't forget to wishlist it if you like what you see. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Next up is Mechanus from Huey Games, based out of Manchester. This is a super cute, super charming game set in a world of gears where you play as this really adorable gear man. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm Rob from Huey Games, and we are delighted to share this world-exclusive debut of Mechanus with you today. In Mechanus, you embark on a clockwork adventure set in a mechanical ecosystem as Cognito, a curious creature whose duty to maintain the life cycle of this captivating world leads him on a journey to the heart of the machine in order to save it. In this metallic jungle, where life is mechanical rather than biological in nature, evolution has given rise to a beautifully orchestrated set of behaviours, which underpin the tactile clockwork puzzles and dynamic platforming of the game. The distinct character design of Cognito creates the opportunity for expressive emotional responses to the events unfolding around him, which can also act as prompts for the player, building a strong connection between player and avatar, which enriches the sense of immersion in this fantastical world. As you roll through the apparatus of each unique region, you will unlock compelling characters and incredible new abilities, while turning the gears of a beautifully crafted narrative which revolves around interconnection and symbiosis between life forms, the environment, and the flow of resources which feed them. We can't wait to share more details about the world of Mechanus with you. So join us on the journey on the Huey Games Discord to interact with the developers and keep up to date with all the latest news. Thank you for watching and stay safe.
It's really wild to see how VR has evolved over the last couple years. People are really embracing the technology, trying new and different things. Publisher MWM Interactive and developer Innerspace VR have this game called Mask Maker, and the concept is really rad. Just take a look.
Hello, I'm Balthazar, Creative Director of Inner Space VR. I'm proud to share with you the very first glimpse of our new project, Mask Maker. We've been working on very hard since the last few months. I hope you will be curious to see more and get as excited about the game as we are. Now I let Prospero, the Mask Maker, speak. Let's jump in.
I see you, apprentice. Now it is time to show you how I see the world.
Sometimes, especially recently, it feels like we're living in a nightmare. Luckily, we can seek solace in our dreams as we sleep at night. Sadly, not so for the hero of this next game, who must face her fears and do battle with negative emotions while she slumbers or die trying. This is Dreamscaper.
Hey everyone, my name is Ian from Afterburner Studios, and along with my two partners, we make Dreamscaper. Dreamscaper is an action RPG roguelike. You'll play as Cassidy, a woman whose sleep is restless and fitful as she comes to terms with her past. During the day, you'll travel across the city of Redhaven. You'll meet new friends and foster relationships with them. Unlocking story vignettes and new powers. At night, you'll dive into her subconscious. Exploring ever-changing dreamscapes, taking on her nightmares, and discovering lost memories. You'll have an expansive combat system to help guide Cassidy through her dreams. As she faces off against nightmarish manifestations of her most negative emotions. We can't wait for you to dispel the darkness of Cassidy's nightmares. When Dreamscaper launches into early access next month on Steam.
We promised a lot of world-exclusive surprises in this July showcase, and this next one is from a rather popular indie game franchise called Blasphemous. This is the continuation of the saga.
Hola, soy Michael Ortega y junto a mí está Enrique Colinet y somos los diseñadores de Blasphemous.
Hola.
Venimos en representación de The Game Kitchen para enseñaros algunas de las novedades que encontraréis en nuestro primer DLC gratuito, Blasphemous The State of Dawn.
Desde que lanzamos Blasphemous hemos estado muy atentos a la respuesta de la comunidad y hemos escuchado vuestras peticiones.
Que no eran pocas.
Que no eran pocas. Por eso hemos preparado un gran número de razones para que volváis a visitar Custodia. La primera de las grandes novedades que incluye este DLC es el esperado New Game Plus, modo al que hemos llamado Verdadero Calvario.
Este modo estará disponible para quienes hayan completado la aventura principal y permitirá jugar de nuevo, conservando habilidades y objetos, pero aumentando la dificultad.
Y viene con algunas sorpresas, ya que nuestro personaje principal se llama Penitente, hemos incluido el nuevo sistema de penitencias.
Al comenzar una partida en Verdadero Calvario, podrás elegir entre 3 penitencias, que modificarán la partida de manera permanente, cambiando ciertas reglas y obligándote a afrontar Blasphemous con nuevas estrategias.
También hemos incluido una questline completa que solo estará disponible en el modo Verdadero Calvario. Y sí, eso incluye nuevos combates contra jefes, junto con nuevos objetos y recompensas únicas.
The light that you bring blinds my eyes.
Pero no todo el nuevo contenido tiene que ver con el modo Verdadero Calvario. Muchos de los cambios y mejoras estarán disponibles desde el comienzo de la aventura.
Por ejemplo, hemos rediseñado por completo la pantalla de mapa, la cual ahora te permitirá colocar marcadores personalizados y hacer zoom, entre otras mejoras de usabilidad.
I will mix it with the bile from your flasks, thereby enhancing its gift.
También hemos incluido un nuevo NPC que potenciará los matraces biliares de Penitente. Además, el mapa de Custodia incluye ahora nuevas áreas y muchas mejoras visuales.
Pero somos conscientes de que moverse por Custodia a pie no siempre es tarea sencilla, así que decidimos añadir nuevos puntos de teletransporte e incluso nuevas maneras de desplazarte por el mundo rápidamente.
Y además, hemos revisado y mejorado muchos aspectos básicos del juego, como las habilidades de Penitente, los rezos y los enemigos. Y por supuesto, ahora podrás ejecutar a muchos más de ellos en gloriosas animaciones pixel art.
Para terminar, una última novedad que ha sido muy solicitada por gran parte de nuestra comunidad. Este primer DLC añadirá voces en español-castellano de la mano de un elenco de grandes actores con los que hemos tenido el placer de colaborar.
Por siempre os bendigo en la muerte.
Bueno, no queremos revelar todo lo que hemos incluido en este nuevo DLC, pero esperamos que disfrutéis de lo que os espera en Blasphemous The State of Dawn.
I'm not sure how to get out of this box. It's really tiny. I think I need some help. Help! Help!
Thanks for watching the Day of the Devs Summer Games Fest Developer Showcase.
Extra special thanks to all of our generous sponsors. It takes so many people to make a broadcast like this possible, especially during a pandemic. PlayStation, Idea Xbox, Nintendo, Epic Games Store, Steam. We are so grateful. You've always been there for us. You're awesome. Super extra special thanks to Bion, creative director over at Q Games, and also composer for Pixel Junk Eden 2. And by the way, Day of the Devs is coming back in November. Subscribe to our email list at dayofthedevs.com. Check in on social. We will be announcing dates in the coming months, and we're going to be looking for submissions. So please send us your awesome indies.
Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for another musical performance.
All right, well, the show is over, people. Bayan is going to take us out with a musical performance. So here they are, all the way from Japan. I sure hope someone checked his Wi-Fi connection. And I think I'm going to take a break.
выпускник. Ну вот и подходит к концу наконец-то. Я так понимаю, в августе нам подобное будет фигня, и с этим я вступил в геймфест, закончу. Ну уже да, весной никаких конференций опять не будем. Так, ну в принципе можно что-то еще. Это такой себе. Мне никогда не нравится подобное шоу. Хотя я думаю, что сейчас делать. Это нигде не будет. У меня что-то не показывает. Да, мы тут смотрели эту всякую конфу неинтересную, но самое интересное будет в среду, когда будут мафию ремейк показывать. Вот такие вот дела. А что, он почти где-то час 40 приблизительно вся эта херня шла. Так, а тут она не закончилась или нет еще? Никто года, я не знаю, что они тут делают, они все кснутионную хуйню снимают. Ну, видите? Так. Чем вот подобное вот это показывать? Вы игры показываете или что? Непонятно, короче. Знаете, что сейчас я сделаю? Так, сейчас. Я кое-что хотел узнать. В общем, я тут хочу вернуться к контролу к игре, и я хотел вот узнать. Так. Онлайн у них потихоньку добавляется. Так, что происходит? Ну что происходит? Ничего, вот они закончили, все. Вот теперь официально стрим подходит к этому концу, который шел в районе 2 часов. Чем-то там. Потому что я еще ждал, хотели поиграть. Увы, не получилось. Вот. Ну, тут зато пару анонсов было интересно, кстати. Вот. Поэтому, как говорится, ждем выхода. Обязательно заходите в среду. Будем смотреть мою геймплей мафии. И в четверг там будет Xbox показывать, скажем так, свои игры. Вот. Блять. Как-то так вот. Я хочу кое-что сейчас узнать. А пока я вот хрена не вижу. А мне вот интересно, вот если сейчас контрол скачаю, я хочу к этому вернуться, то это будет, нет, дополнение вышло или нет? Вот за вопрос. Зачем ты стримишь эти конференции? Потому что там есть игры, которые мне интересны. И я хочу, как говорится, узнать подробно. Понимаешь, ну я нигде вот не узнаю об этих играх, кроме здесь. Вот, и поэтому такие вот так, дела. Намечено, аналит. Вот. Да и тем более на эти конференции можно, особенно если стримить вот не конференции, а вот показ каких-то геймплея игр, ты можешь на этих конференциях найти показ геймплея, как вот, например, был Кладис, как, наверное, Мафия будет вот ремейк или там что-то такое, то есть когда вот именно одна игра. Можно словить просмотры охерительные. Людей можно онлайн много прибавить. Так что это все очень-очень довольно круто. Тем более, если бы не было коронавируса, мы бы их даже не смотрели, потому что они закончились, но их решили, понимаешь, растянуть. Вот. Так. Ага. Да, надо будет это скачать. Я это мы с временем идем все контролю, все такое. Сейчас, к сожалению, игры я не прохожу. Увы, нет пока таких возможностей. Но в любом случае, спасибо, что смотрели. Заходите еще на стримы. Обязательно заходите на мафию, потому что, ну, как минимум, должно что-то, наверное, быть крутое. И встретимся с вами уже попозже. Ну и ждите там, да, ролики, обзоры, не знаю что. Давайте. Всем спасибо. Всем пока, спокойной ночи.